Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. I will move into the royal mansion with you if that is going to make all the difference. That does not mean I'll be neglecting, my duty as the king of Ile-Ife. I will always be there also to do my duties, but I will officially be staying here with you. And Queen Naomi say, God forbid, she's not going to bear that kind of name that the Oba, the Ooni of Ife, who is supposed to be the king of Ile-Ife, is now resident permanently in Lagos, another person's land. God forbid that she will not bear that kind of name. Is not going to happen. They said as the Ooni of Ife continues to beg Olori Naomi, he made mention of the fact that he is ready to move into the royal mansion permanently with Olori Naomi. And you know what that means? That means that now he will be the husband of Olori Naomi again. Now, what difference is this going to make? Him moving into the royal mansion. Even when he was not living in the royal mansion, the women were always there. He has married these women, and if he decides to move into the royal mansion itself is like a villa. It's a very big place. Yes, it's suitable for an Oba as big as the Ooni of Ife. So if he decides to move into the royal mansion, Oloris will pack and meet him there. And it's not going to change anything. It's just going to end up giving Naomi a very bad name that if she is a true Odua daughter, she would never have allowed that happen. And if Ooni of Ife would do something like that because of Olori Naomi, do you know that these people can just join forces together and just finish Olori Naomi? God forbid it will never happen. And Naomi, who is a very wise girl, made it very clear to the Ooni of Ife that God forbid, she is never ever going to allow that. It cannot happen. That, posterity will not even forgive her, that she will remove a big king like the Ooni of Ife from Ile-Ife and now bring the man to be staying in Lagos. That what kind of thing is that? Kabiyesi should never say that again. Naomi has made it very clear to Kabiyesi that, look, I bore a son for you, Tadenikawo, and Tadenikawo will always be your son, whether I like it or not, or anybody likes it or not. And we will always be there will always be that connection between us, okay? And, nothing is going to change. But the one thing that I am not going to live with is the fact that, you want me back in your life with all of these women. From the very beginning, we have been hearing, we've heard them say that Naomi, they are going to, Oloris will move out of the palace, Oloris will not stay in the palace again, Oloris will go, they will divorce Ooni of Ife. Now, the most we saw was that they moved them to the Olori mansion. And the Olori mansion, from what we are hearing, is very close to the palace. Like, it's just corner there. And they are still coming, even though there are restrictions. They say even recently, the Oloris are even beating the restrictions. It's like the laws are no longer as stringent as it used to be. And so this is the situation. Me, I feel like what Kabiyesi has been trying to do is to just gradually cajole Naomi to accepting that position of a polygamist. Like, okay, we will just be together, everybody will have their turn and all of that. And as long as that was not the initial agreement, it's going to be difficult for Naomi to handle. And Naomi has adjusted a great deal. What do you call what has just happened now? You see how everybody is crying, how everybody is so upset with Kabiyesi. And the question is that, are these people upset because Ebony had a baby? No, not really, because I don't think that anywhere a woman gets a child, it's a blessing. Children will always be blessing, but the circumstances, and upon knowing the things that this lady did to Olori Naomi and how they succeeded in pushing her out, and for anybody, this would be like one of the biggest betrayal of a lifetime. And when it comes to Ebony, Nami is not twisting words. She has said it that she would never, ever, ever have anything to do with Ebony. That Ebony is not going to be part of her life, and she doesn't have to have. She doesn't want to have a relationship with Ebony, and she has said a whole lot of things. And now, all of a sudden, we just got up one day and we heard that Ebony gave birth. Ebony gave birth to a son. You know, how disappointing can that be? How disappointing can that be for anybody? That's exactly what Queen Naomi has been through. So we heard that right now. What the Ooni of Ife is saying is that he is ready to move into the royal mansion with Olori Naomi. Since Naomi does not want any noise around her, she does not, that he is ready, that he is not leaving Naomi. And people are saying this is not fair. He has to understand that if someone were to be doing something like this to Diola or Adewamiwa, he will not like it. It doesn't matter who that person is, whether the person is a king or anything. It is not fair for the Ooni of Ife to continue to treat Olori Naomi like this. People are very upset. People are unhappy about the situation, the circumstances surrounding Olori Naomi. But unfortunately, the Ooni of Ife is not seeing it from that point of view. The Ooni of Ife is ready to fight to keep Queen Naomi. He claims Queen Naomi is the love of his life. But some people are also saying that the reason why he is fighting to keep Queen Naomi is not necessarily because he cares or he loves Queen Naomi. It is because of the spiritual I don't know, their spirituality, whatever they did when he got married to Olori Naomi. I don't know what it is, but there is something that is making him fight like that. They keep saying that if Naomi leaves him, something is going to happen. Naomi was sent to him. We also heard that even yesterday, the custodian of Odua Sacred Forest came to the palace and left a warning that Kabiyesi needs to be very careful, that should anything happen to his relationship with Olori Naomi, it's going to be very, very bad, that he needs to ensure that Naomi doesn't go. Could this be the reason why he's fighting to keep Olori Naomi? Even though a lot of people are saying maybe it's because of Tade Nikawo. But the truth remains that whether Naomi goes to be with some other person or not, Tade Nikawo will always be the son to the Ooni of Ife. Nobody can ever, ever take that away from the Ooni of Ife. They have a relationship. Tade Nikawo will always, always be a part of his life. But why is it that the Ooni of Ife is insisting? Why is he still insisting? Why is he holding firm to Queen Naomi? Why does he not want Queen Naomi to go? Is the question that everyone is asking, that I do not understand. Should you know why he's not letting Queen Naomi go, could you please put it down in the comment section? I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much.